After days of intense pressure, Craig Guildford didn't turn up in person to say he was stepping down, instead leaving it to the man who could have sacked him, but didn't, to announce the Chief Constable's departure, but not resignation.
The Chief Constable, Craig Guildford, has today retired from West Midlands Police with immediate effect. In doing so, he has acted with honour and in the best interests of West Midlands Police and our region.
It is, after all, the same Chief Constable who'd lost the confidence of the Home Secretary. Where's the accountability in retirement, Mr Foster? Why isn't the Chief Constable here? Instead, Craig Guildford put out a statement. I have come to the conclusion that the political and media frenzy around myself and my position has become detrimental to all the great work undertaken by my officers and staff in serving communities across the West Midlands. But a damning report found his officers used exaggerated and untrue intelligence to justify banning fans of Maccabi Tel Aviv from a match at Aston Villa last November, overstating the threat they posed while underplaying the risk to Jewish fans and not consulting the local Jewish community.
There was a very strong feeling of resentment, disappointment, frustration and anger. As he is responsible for the whole of the police, it's his role that he will have to go because his position is not tenable anymore.
But Aston Villa's local MP, who supported the ban, criticised the pressure put on the Chief Constable.
What we have all witnessed is one of the greatest injustice of our modern times. A Chief Constable thrown under the bus for doing his job.
But Craig Guildford had to apologise twice for misleading MPs.
You've used AI, or West Midlands may have used AI on this particular occasion. We don't do that, we don't use the AI.
AI had in fact been used to generate incorrect information.
We need to move beyond Mr Guildford. We need to go to the heart of the problem, and the problem is the culture within the West Midlands Police and how at the senior levels below the Chief Constable it's been making its decisions. That now needs addressing.
Should you just have sacked him? In announcing the Chief Constable's exit, the Police and Crime Commissioner said the force must now rebuild trust after such a damaging and divisive few months.
Well, Ben joins us from Birmingham now. Of course, that question of trust looming over all of this. Few imagine the Chief Constable will survive the week in his post, but there is real anger over the fact he wasn't simply sacked. Where do you think this leaves West Midlands Police and indeed the Police and Crime Commissioner tonight?
Well, in the manner of his departure, the Police and Crime Commissioner claimed out here today that his retirement had avoided what he called a complex procedure which would have been distracting and costly to West Midlands Police. It rather suggests there might have been a messy fight to try and force Craig Guildford out. In any case, he has gone, but there was certainly no contrition in his statement today, no apology, no acknowledgement even of any mistakes made, and it does rather leave the impression, his retirement, of a lack of accountability. He blamed it on a political and media frenzy. That's despite the police force that he was leading until today apologising to communities in Birmingham. But there is something really fundamental at the heart of this, I think, which is that people should be able to trust that the police are truthful and that when they gather intelligence, when they compile it and present it to justify a decision, people should be able to trust that it is accurate and unbiased. I think there'll be a lot of people who were really shocked to discover that a completely fictitious match involving Maccabi Tel Aviv, dreamed up by AI, ended up in a police intelligence report. I think it's going to take more than his retirement, not just here in the West Midlands, but perhaps more broadly too, to restore confidence in the police.